What's going on, guys? This is the Entrepreneur here today with a new video. Today we're doing my 5 fragrances that remind me of Christmas time. Christmas is here. This is probably getting released on Christmas Day or late Christmas Eve. Guys, this is the season. This is by far my favorite holiday. I mean, all year round is awesome, but Christmas is Christmas and it's very special. And I've got some special fragrances here to share with you today. So these all have their different reasons for reminding me of Christmas, and I'm sure you will have your own 5 that remind you of Christmas as well. Anyway, these are mine. This is just a fun video. I hope you're having a Merry Christmas. I hope you enjoy this. The first one on my list of 5 fragrances that remind me of Christmas is Parfums de Marly Layton. So Parfums de Marly Layton, I only have a sample. The rest of these are all bottles. I only have a sample of Layton. I'm not sold on it yet, but this is going to be my scent of this Christmas day, simply because it smells like a Christmas tree to me. It smells like a kind of luxurious designer fragrance, but it also has this weird Christmas tree vibe to it. I don't know, I haven't heard anybody else talk about it, but for me, that's what it reminds me of, a kind of sweet Christmas tree. And for that reason, I plan on wearing it Christmas morning. So from Parfums de Marly Layton. Next up on fragrances that remind me of Christmas, we've got a goodie. This is one of the big time hype beasts. You can see the cap right there. It is from Chanel, and it's Bleu de Chanel. So I do have the Eau de Toilette. I prefer the Eau de Toilette over the Eau de Parfum. It's just lighter to me. This is the old formulation of the EDT. Pre-reformulation, it's really good. It performs amazingly. This gets compliments when you wear it, and the reason Bleu de Chanel reminds me of Christmas is because, same as my list for 5 fragrances that remind me of Thanksgiving, I believe it was, everybody used to wear this. Not so much anymore. Fragrances like Dior Sauvage came out and provided a best-selling opponent to Bleu de Chanel, but everybody used to wear this everywhere. You'd smell it all over the place, and it was given for a lot of gifts. I know a lot of guys that got Bleu de Chanel. I know a lot of guys that wear and wore Bleu de Chanel. Great option, and for that reason of just being super popular and smelling it all the time years ago, this one gets the nod for me as reminding me of Christmas. Next up on fragrances that remind me of Christmas is my holiday party secret weapon. This is what many people would call a summer fragrance, but I've found that it does really, really well in a warmer Christmas party inside scenario. This is from Creed, and it's Millésime Imperial. This is one of my favorite summer scents. Musky, salty, watermelon. I really love this stuff, and as many people will tell you, this stuff shines in the heat. Most people will just say, okay, spring and summer only. But I'm here to tell you today that you can wear this stuff to Christmas parties and have pretty much the same effect. It's quite mass appealing, and it's a huge compliment getter. It's been my number 2 of 2017. I'm gonna be wearing this to more Christmas parties this year. It just works, man. Just works in the heat. It's hard to beat Millésime Imperial, and for that reason, it reminds me of Christmas. Next up on this short list is what many people have called the holiday season in a bottle. This is from Burberry, and it's London. So this one, I had it in my Thanksgiving video as well. Wet leaves on the ground, tobacco, reminds me of just the cold weather holidays. Plain and simple, this is perfect. I wore it last Christmas Day, and it actually got a few compliments, which is kind of surprising, but it also just reminds you kind of like a colder day out in the woods or with some trees. Something about this fragrance just has the holidays written all over it. I don't know, it's cooling, and it's got that fall feel. I do think it's a better fall fragrance than it is a winter fragrance, but it still reminds me of Christmas. And like I said, I wore it last Christmas Day, and it actually got compliments, which is just shocking to me, because this just screams frag head only to my nose. But anyway, Burberry London is the 4th fragrance that reminds me of Christmas. So what's the 5th fragrance that reminds me of Christmas? This is a niche. This is a 10 out of 10 to me. This is one that I talk about a lot, especially in this kind of weather, this cold weather. Parfums de Marly Herod. Parfums de Marly Herod reminds me of Christmas because last year is when I first smelled Herod, and to be brutally honest, that was the first time I ever smelled a fragrance that I was like, wow, this is a 10 out of 10. And even now, I still think, wow, this is a 10 out of 10. This is the best tobacco and vanilla blend ever to my nose. Kind of has a gingerbread cookie vibe to it with cinnamon and cherry, as well as the tobacco and vanilla, like I mentioned. This is amazing, and last year I did discover this around Christmas time, I bought it, I think, the beginning of 2017, shortly after Christmas. Since I discovered this around last Christmas, and it is the first ever fragrance that I've given a 10 out of 10 to. Parfums de Marly Herod is forever linked to Christmas and the cold weather for me, guys. So that's my short, fun list of 5 fragrances that remind me of Christmas. Let me know down in the comments, what are 5 of your favorite Christmas fragrances? Whatever reason, doesn't matter, they just have to remind you of Christmas. And also, what'd you think of my 5 picks? Guys, this has been The Sentrepreneur. If you enjoyed this video and haven't done so already, I would encourage you to please subscribe down below to my YouTube channel for more fragrance content coming out all the time. Also, if you had fun with this video, please toss a big thumbs up down below. That'd be amazing. Also, if you want to see when I release brand new videos, I would encourage you to hit that bell icon to be notified. And if seeing more of me over this holiday season and throughout the year appeals to you, I would encourage you to add me on Snapchat. My name is down there in the description somewhere. Guys, this has been my Christmas video. I hope you have just an amazing Christmas. I hope you continue to kill it in the new year. There's still tons of awesome end of the year content I've got planned. I hope you had fun with this video. I hope you continue to have an awesome holidays. I hope you're wearing a goofy hat just like me. And I'll see you in the next one, guys. Have an awesome day.